Hey everybody. Early. Hello. Welcome to another round of Canje Plays. And today we're starting a new series. I'm on this trend of trying to set, you know, things in motion to create an ongoing series of content for you all to enjoy over a span of time. On rolls off, we pack another one on. And so what we're gonna be doing today is we are starting Eldritch Horror. I plan to play as much Eldritch Horror as I can. As long as you all are interested in seeing it, I'd like to play through all the great old ones just to see what they're like. In my head, as I played through this, I formed this narrative in my head of how this thing plays out, and I've watched a few videos of people who are like, "Oh my gosh, it's so boring, it's so dull." This game is amazing. It is a sandbox game, and I love the style that it is, and I think it's amazing. Even for the time that it is, I think it's amazing. So, yeah, this is gonna become a thing. This is gonna become a thing for sure. So, with that, this is the inauguration of the new Eldritch Horror series. Play through it, have fun with it. Love this game. Glad I'm home to see it live. Hey Jess, hey G Golly, hey Greg, what's going on? Pull up a chair, pull up a chair. So we're gonna have some fun. You're gonna watch me roll dice. I'm here to entertain. I'm here to entertain. So we're gonna run through a set of rules in terms of I'm not gonna do setup. Y'all seen setup 10 billion times, and there are 10 billion videos out there on how to do setup. I am going to set up so you see there's no shenanigans. But I'm not going to, we're not gonna do the okay, stop here, pause, because you've seen it done. You've seen it done 10 billion times. But we're gonna play. Um, I am gonna do cat. So what we're doing is I'm playing four-handed. It's the first time I've ever done this. Usually handed because my brain is tiny. I can't make it all out. But we're gonna play four players. When all four are dead, the game is over. And it's not okay. When one dies, we're gonna grab a new. Nope. These are your four heroes that are trying to stop Azathoth, and if they can't do it, we're done. Then it's a loss, and that's how we're gonna put it so the game doesn't drag on for a long time. Um, I'm playing with their backstories as well as with prelude. So I'm gonna start off with a prelude. And the characters that I picked, I randomly picked. I basically put all the characters together and I rolled dice, and this is what I ended up with. So if you don't see any synergies, it's because I rolled dice, and that should say so much for anyone who's watched my content before. Hey, Frederick, what's going on? What's going on? It's dice time. So, before I begin, I want to say thank you to my patrons, my YouTube subscribers, and if you're neither just coming in to hang out, thank you and welcome as well. Shout out to Heather L for becoming a new Patreon. Thank you and welcome. We are few, but we are insane. So we're having a good time over on Discord. All right, everybody. Let's get some information. Then we're gonna get down to the table, introduce our heroes. I want story. I want story. So y'all are gonna get some story right in your face for our playthrough. Okay, here we go. This game came out in 2013 by Fantasy Flight Games. It got a 7.8 on Board Game Geek because a lot of people were like, dice rolls, I don't like them hard, so fiddly, and I can't roll a 5 or a 6 all the time, so the game is terrible." Anyway, game is awesome. That's me. That's me mocking. That's me going through the forums and seeing everybody complain about the game, and me being like, it's fine. It's fine for me. So, what I'm playing with though, if you're curious, okay, well, what I have everything, but did I throw everything into this? No. I'm gonna ease it in. I'm gonna ease it in throughout the series. So what I've started with is I've started with the base game, and I've added in Forsaken lore. So Forsaken lore in the base game cards are in here. I grabbed the prelude and the backstories from later expansions, but just that. Everything else is just Forsaken lore and core. And then when we play again, we're gonna add some more in, and then we're gonna add some more in. We're gonna go to the pyramids. We're gonna go to the Antarctica. We're just gonna have a good time of it. So it's gonna be great. I'm super pumped. 1 to 8 players. Yeah, no. Best played 4. That's what I'm talking about. And it takes a super long time, 14 plus. And The weight of the game is a 3.32. Luckily, I have you wonderful chat out there that will say, hey, Canje, you did that wrong, or you needed to do this instead. I also did some reading in the rule book because there was some stuff that I was unsure of, especially around gate spawning. And so I've read the rule book and I've checked out a couple online things to make sure that I play it right through this playthrough. Thank you, Corey and Nikki, for and wonderful group of artists to do all this Lovecraftian art, and Fantasy Flight Games for really 10 years ago. So a decade. This game is a decade old. A decade old. Just keep that in your mind. Anyway, down the table. Decade. People are still fussing about it. A decade. Anyway, we've got some bling. We've got some stuff that we've shifted. First of all, I want to blame Jess for making me buy these wonderful E-Raptor sorters. Jess made me buy. I saw her put them for her Gloomy Kill Force stream, so I have purchased them as well. They're from E-Raptor. This is from Etsy, from a designer. This is the lid for Cthulhu Death May Die dashboards that you've seen me play. If you haven't, check out that video if you want to check it out. I have also blinged out the gates by putting them in coin capsules. And the clue tokens are also in coin capsules as well. The Cthulhu-based dice that you see here that I'll be bringing you today has been sent to me by Kate. Kate got me some Cthulhu dice, and there they are, and I'm going to roll them to my detriment. Okay, any other bling? I think that's pretty much it for the bling part of it for right now. I've got some other stuff coming, because, you know, I can't help but bling out some games that I love so much. Definitely up there. Okay, so let's talk about our Investigator. So our first, and we're going to read some backstory. I'm using dice instead of those thingamajiggies. So we're going to read her backstory center, and then we're going to do what her mission is, and we'll talk about her abilities, and we will go from there. So we've got Trish Scarsborough. So going from center. Everyone expected great things from Trish when she was young. In school, she excelled in athletics and the sciences, but she surprised everyone after graduation by settling into a humble position at a commercial code company. What almost no one knows is that this particular company is a front. Ooh, I had music. This particular company is a front for the Bureau's code-breaking agency, the Black Chamber. Now she finds herself in the city of Krasnoyarsk, meeting another agent who has important information about an impending threat from a world beyond our own. Her mission, which is on the left side, cracking the code. Letters and numbers flash and rearrange before your eyes as you scan this cryptic message. Transpose this to here, substitute and adjust by the previous character. The truth of the words might be a mystery to you for now, but they will not be for long. Ever are. When a mystery is solved, discard this card and gain the Breaking the Limits reward. When the Doom advances to 6 or lower, discard this card and gain the Shadows console. So that is our Trish Scarsborough. If the music's too loud, let me know and I'll turn it down. Our second investigator that's going to be joining, Charlie Kane. Let's talk about Mr. Kane. When the press asks if Charlie is planning a run for national office, he smiles and says that he's focused on the important issue. The truth is that he would love to launch his campaign, but right now the most important issue is preventing the end of the world without causing us a panic. To do this, he's been calling in favors across the country. Most recently, Charlie stopped in San Francisco to visit Hearst Castle. With the help of his friends and his finances, Charlie believes he can fix this problem without sacrificing us. Hey, Kate. Pull up a chair. Charlie's mission, Citizen Kate. Carefully negotiate with your contacts in order to ensure that all possible permutations of the future have been prepared for. After all, how will you run for office next year if the world has already ended? When a mystery is solved, discard this card and gain the Cane for Office reward. When the Doom advances to 6 or lower, discard this card and get the Dark Times consequence. Probably Cane and his lovely abilities for an action. Another investigator of your choice may immediately perform one additional action. And an ability, when you perform an acquire assets action, you may allow other investigators to gain any cards you purchase, no matter where they are. Amazing. So we see his influence is 4. You best believe Kanji's going shopping. And I did not show you those nice card trays on the table. I know, right? I did not show you Trish's ability. Her ability is if you do not have any clues, gain a clue. Poof, as an action. If an investigator in your space spends a clue to reroll a die, they may reroll up to 2 dice instead. So code breaker. That is those two. Our next investigator. Mr. Anderson. Leo Anderson has spent his whole life getting into the deadliest and most obscure corners of the globe. Along the way, he lost good people. Fever takes some, others are claimed by wild beasts. After a recent disastrous venture in the Yucatan, Leo barely made it back to Buenos Aires alive. Sick of burying the people who trusted him, but the job's not done yet. World is in danger, and crying in his drink won't fix that. Picked up a little hired help here and there, and in the morning, he'll head back out into the wild. His mission is the expedition. You are a born leader, but this upcoming expedition is going to be the toughest one of them all. You have to gather the right connection, the right muscle, the right talent, the right specialist. Everyone has to be the best. Any less, and the world is doomed. When you have 5 or more ally assets, discard this card and gain the full party reward. When another investigator is defeated or devoured, discard this card and gain the all your fault consequence. Ability. Test influence. If you pass, you gain an ally asset of your choice from the reserve or the discard pile. If you are on a wilderness space, investigators on your space roll 1 additional die when resolving tests. Those are his abilities. Then, finally, our final investigator. Lily Chen. Lily Chen speaks rarely, and when she does, her words are measured and wise. After a lifetime of disciplined training, every gesture is graceful, uncluttered by hesitation. When she was an infant, an obscure sect of monks believed that she was born for a special purpose. Great evil. Now, the monks believe that the great evil is at hand, and they have brought Lily to Shanghai to begin fulfilling her destiny. Her ability, the dream team. All that's stands. You close your eyes and focus your energy inward, slowing your heart to a steady, powerful beat. Everything you are was made for you. Everything you will become depends on it. This is the When you have improved each of your skills, discard this and gain the Chosen One reward. When the Doom advances to 6 or lower, discard and gain the Doom to Failure consequence. So, lots of problems. Her abilities. Spend any number of health or sanity, then recover an equal number of health or what? Spend any number of health or sanity, then recover an equal number of health or sanity. Alright, somebody's gonna have to break that one down for me. When you improve a skill, I see, she's metricing. So if she has 6 sanity, she can spend 3 to gain 3 health, and if she has 6 health, she can spend 3 health to gain 6. Got it. When you improve a skill, you may immediately improve that skill again. Very cool. That was the introduction, our investigator. But we're not done. Let's talk about the great old one that we will be facing today. Azathoth. So Azathoth has a lovely Doom counter at 15. Cultists you only have 1 test against them, which is a willpower test. After resolving the willpower test, lose 1 health and defeat this monster. So you're gonna take pain no matter what. You just want to beat them before they do. Setup. Place one Eldritch token on the green space on the Omen track. Have it. A token on the green. There's his setup, so that's what I have these decks here for, so I can no shenanigans. You'll see me just go through it. And then when the Omen advances to the green space on the Omen track, advance Doom by 1 for each Eldritch token on that space. When 3 mysteries have been solved, we win the game. When Azathoth awakens, flip the sheet over and resolve the world is devoured effect on the back. Idiot God sits at the center of all things, spreading madness and death. It seeds the scent from the stars, threatening to crack the world in half. Alright. So this is his setup, so let's do setup for him, and then we'll look at the prelude that corresponds to. I've still never beaten Azathoth. I reside in the box of shame. So, we got our green cards, and how you know they're green cards? There's green on them. We're gonna give these a shuffle. I always do this. Like I said, I know I said I wouldn't talk about setup, but I always do this only because I want y'all to see there's no setup. When I fail because I play the game as best as I can. I always mean right, but best that I can. Shuffle. Let's set these up. So stage 1 has 1 green card. 2. You never win, Eldritch Horror, Jess. You just do a little better each time. Stage 2. So stage 2 has 2. And stage 3. Green cards. As they say in Canada, curds. The green curds. I just had a bunch of Canadian people give me the snake eye. Alright, so for the orange cards, because it's or I see it as orange, it might be yellow to some, but I see it as orange. That, shuffle these up. 2 up here, 2, 3, and then 3. 4. Then we go with the blue cards. Hey, look, why are they called blue? Because they're up there. How that works. These up, give them shuffle, shuffle, shuffle. Hey, Dr. Han. Hey, what up? What's episode 1 mean? Is about it means that I am starting a new series that will be playing against all the gods. That is it for blue. Alright, so let's shuffle these up. Yep, so this is going to be an ongoing thing because I've completely fallen in love with Eldritch Horror. And it's all Cynthia's. It is all Cynthia. Cynthia, it is your fault that I completely. That's 3. 2. This is in my top 5. I know, and a lot of people hate this game, and I can understand why they do. I just don't agree. I think this game is amazing. Here we go. Okay. So, we're playing with 4 heroes. Playing with 4 heroes, so that means that we have to do this once. So we'll have 1 gate spawned, we'll spawn 2 clues, and we'll have 2 more. Because we always lose is a reason to hate a game. Yeah, I know. There's no reason to hate it just because you always lose. You know how much games I play that I lose? Alright, so we're going to shuffle these up. Like I said, I fail to see there's no funny business. And then you also get to hear this sound. Actually, y'all might not be able to. I probably sound low to you all, right? Do I sound low? Betcha I know why. I betcha I know why. Yep, that's exactly why. Oh, Windows. You always think you know what's best for me. So gate spawn, we spawn off the top, and our first gate is going to be Rome. Rome has a gate. Then we spawn clues. Ready for the nice sound? Oh yeah, that's the sound of capsuled. So Heart of Africa gets a clue. And Arkham gets a clue. Oh yes, they're coin. Hey, look, they don't shake around either. See that? See that? They stay inside. They don't shake around. I love blinging stuff out. Okay, then we're doing Monster Surge. This one's just squares. I couldn't coin capsule them. Alright, so first monster is a Night Gaunt. Sweet. So you're gonna spawn at that gate, good sir. And it says if there is an investigator on this space, move him and the monster one space, and they become delayed. Otherwise, move the monster 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator. So that has to die. Gotcha. And the other monster is going to be a ghoul. Right. Okay. So we've spawned that. We've got this set up. Let's go ahead and get our locations for this done, and then we'll go through the mystery. And I still have to place some other stuff. I will shuffle those other decks as I need them. The pyramids is where you are going, good sir. On the pyramids. Now, we'll set this up in a second. Let's talk about our prelude. Yeah, I'm a sucker for goodies. So our prelude. Boop. And why don't we start this off with some proper music? Over the past few months, the keystones of civilization have begun to crumble. Ancient libraries have burned to the ground, and many intellectual experts have died under suspicious circumstances. You've seen the clues and woven these events together to see a grand conspiracy. Some hidden society or unimaginable power is surely behind this, and you fear that the worst is yet to come. Alright, so after resolving setup, place one Eldritch token on the green space on the Omen track. Why? Why am I doing this twice? Oh no. Okay. Then the lead investigator discards one gate on a space of his choice, or each investigator gains one clue and one focus. Let's go ahead and ditch that on the discard pile. Thank you. During this game, if Azathoth is not the Ancient One, when the Omen advances to the green space, advance it by 1. But he is, so so one more of those and it advances. That sucks. So that is the beginning of the end for Azathoth. Like I said, I rolled for everything that you're seeing here. All right, so you are 6, 8. I'm using dice instead of the little token thingies. 6 and 6, and you are 5 and 7. Now, Trish starts off with the 45 automatic that gives her +3 strength in a combat encounter only. Charlie Kane automatically gains a +1 to influence, so he's at 4, now he's at 5. And I may reroll 1 die when resolving an influence check. Leo Anderson gains +1 to strength and can reroll. And Lily Chen has the Lucky Rabbit's Foot. Once per turn, you may reroll 1 die when resolving a test, as well as the Protective Amulet. Gain +1 will during a combat encounter. So yay. I use D10's Great Minds. Yeah. What expansion is this stuff from? This stuff is from Forsaken Lore and Core only. That's all that's running on this one today. But I will be adding more as we build out the series. Okay, let's hide this. Put back up chat so I can answer any questions that you may have. And let's see what we're going to do. I just want to make sure y'all can see the health properly. That's why I also want to use the dice. Okay, so Lily Chen starts in Shanghai. Trish starts here in Russia. Leo starts in Buenos Aires. And Charlie Kane starts in San Francisco. So let's shuffle these up. Then we are ready. We're ready to discover our mystery and kickstart this series off right. Okay. All right. So the reserve has. You can see that well. Urban Guide, an ally card. Okay, that'll work. It costs 4 though, pretty expensive. We also have Elder Sign. You can see what that does. We've also got Wire Report, nice little service that we can do. And I'll read through what these things do as I acquire them, because I'm planning to buy a lot. And we've got Dynamite! So we've got Dynamite. So you may discard this card to cause each monster on your face to lose 3 health. I ain't mad at that. Okay. Our mystery. Let's see what our mystery is going to be. And then we'll begin. Now remember, I have the Doom set at 15, which is what Azathoth is set to. And our first mystery is Green Flame. In response to the cult's invocation, a jet of green flame emerged from the fissure, racing across the ceiling and walls as a living thing. When this card enters play, spawn the Tulzuka Epic monster on a random space. At the end of the Mythos phase, if the Tulzuka Epic monster has been defeated, solve this mystery. So we're killing stuff. So that's what we're doing. That's our first mystery. So we're going to spawn that monster. How did I say it? I see TikTok, man. Interweb, shub. You. Grabbed it from this expansion. Ah, there you are. And it was in a party expansion I didn't unbox yet. All right, there we go. Got him. There he is. So there it is. Tulzacha. Green Flame monster. So place 1 Eldritch. So when this does, place 1 Eldritch token on the green space on the Omen track. Toughness is equal to the number of investigators plus 2, so that's 6. So you got to do 6 damage to this creature to beat it. And it's going on a random space. Let's see what random space it's going on. It's going on number 17. Space number 17. That's right there. Okay. Let's kill this thing and solve this mystery. So first off, we're going to have lead investigator start. And what I'm going to do is every round, I'm just going to pass lead investigator down the line. So we're going to start our lead investigator with Trish. Well, Trish, you're over here. You're on a city space. Could buy a train ticket and then move to the pyramids. That sounds fun. Let's do that. So our first action, we're going to buy a train ticket. And then our second action is we're going to move with that train ticket. So we're going to move here and here. He's done. Job's done. I could give her a clue, but not yet. Charlie, your first action is to shop. So we're shopping. So let's roll these dice. Our wonderful Kate given Cthulhu dice. Thank you, Kate. So he rolls. He has 4 influence, but he gets +1 because of the personal assistance. So he's going to roll 5. And let's see how we do. We do horrible. We get nothing. That was a lovely wasted action. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed wasting that action. It says that I may reroll 1 die when performing an influence test, so at least let's see if we can reroll this one. Hey, there we go. So we got 1. That'll work. So we got 1. All right, so when we come down here, wireless report. When you gain this card, immediately give any number of clues to another investigator on any space. That's not good. I could take a bank loan to get dynamite and then use my ability to give it to her, which is what I'm going to do. I'm going to take a bank loan, which will give me a debt condition. So we'll come over here to the debt conditions. This is all these, and we'll give these a shuffle. We're going to do debt conditions, shuffle, 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 shuffle. Take a debt condition. And then that will give me 2 more successes, so that's 3 successes, enough to buy the dynamite. And it says when you perform an acquire asset action, you may allow other investigators to gain any cards you purchased. I'm purchasing dynamite, and I'm giving it to Lily. Hey. Then we will refresh the pile, and we get a lantern. All right, so that was your first action. Good job. Good job, chap. My next action is going to be to try to get rid of this debt item. So I'm just going to roll for that. So it says as a local action, test influence. So my influence is 5. Let's see how we do. I got a success. I got a 6 right there. That's the Cthulhu 6. So I got that, so I was successful. It says, if you pass, discard this card. Bye, debt collection. And that ends Charlie Kane's turn. Next up is Mr. Anderson. We need to get you to a clue, don't we? The best one is in Arkham. So I'm going to buy a ship ticket, and then I'm going to go to Arkham. So I'm going to go boom, boom to Arkham. End of your turn. Lily, the first thing she's going to do is focus. So I'm going to get a focus token. And then the next thing she's going to do... Actually, no, she can't. She has to do an action. So the first thing she's going to do is move here. And the second thing she's going to do is use her action to use dynamite. Action. You may discard this card to cause each monster on your space to lose 3 health. So we will discard this, put that in the discard pile over there. And you, sir, you good sir, just took 3 points of damage. That's how Lily do. And that ends your turn. Cool. Okay. Easy first round, right? Easy first round. So let's go ahead and deal with what we deal with. So you are here, which means you are dealing with this. Lovely. This is... I won't be able to read it on the screen, so I'll just hold it up. Oh, I can if I hold it up like this. Once you reach dash it, you begin digging through the rubble that had once been the White Pyramid, hoping to excavate the ancient burial rituals. Test strength -1. Okay. So her strength is 3. -1. She's only rolling 2 dice. Ooh, scary times. Ooh, that's a failure. Okay, what happens when we fail? You exhaust yourself working into the night without results. Lose 1 health. That night, a snake-eyed man dressed like a Bowden approaches you and offers you a deal. You may gain a dark pack to improve 1 skill. No, thank you. I'll just take the health loss. So I'm down to 6 health. Yuck. Alright. Okay, so that ends that, and I did not solve it. And this thing jumps to the heart of Africa. Alright, next up is Charlie. He is in the Americas. We'll grab the Americas deck and give it a shuffle. Oh, now you took that. It was to improve a skill, Kate. It was to improve a skill. If they said that I could pick an item from the deck, I would have taken that dark pack. It was to improve a skill. I don't want to risk it all to just improve a skill. If I'm going to kill a dog, I'm going to do it right. It was an accident. I didn't mean to roll a 1. But you... Oh my gosh. Okay, so let's see what we're dealing with. We are in San Francisco in the Americas. So San Francisco, as a stranger bumps into you, a small needle pierces your skin, infecting you with the black fever. Dr. Miller oversees your recovery. Test strength. If you pass your recovery, Dr. Miller teaches you to be alert such tactics in the future, so improve observation. If you fail, the fever stays with you and gain a poison condition and a paranoia condition. Mother of gravy. Alright, well, it's a strength test, and his strength is 2. So, ew. I passed! Thank God. Thank goodness I passed. Okay. If you pass, you recover, and Miller reaches you. So he teaches me to be better, so basically I improve observation. So where's my improved tokens? Give me my observation improved token. Get it. So I gain a +1 to observation. So my observation's a 4. I'll put those up. Okay, so next one is Leo. Leo's also in the Americas. So Leo is in Arkham. A fortune teller in Independence Square warns you of dire events. You try to interrupt her words, test lore. If you pass, you discern that you ultimately survive. Gain a blessed condition. Aw, buddy. If you fail, you fear an inevitable doom. Gain a paranoia condition. Okay, so we want to pass this. This is important. And my lore is 2. Why am I only rolling 2 dice for such an important thing? Alright. Come on, baby. Yes! Oh, Kate, I'm loving the dice. So I gain the bless condition. Alright. We'll grab the bless conditions, shuffle them up. And grab 1. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Fight time, Lily. So this ugly creature already has 3 damage on him. He has 6 health, so we just have to hit him 3 more times. Lily needs to test willpower. Her willpower is 3, -1, 2. So, oofda. You don't remember sending me these? You did send me these. If you didn't send me these, somebody sent me these. Had to be you. Where can I move this? I can move it there. Alright. Ooh, that is fuzzy. Anyway, I'll pull it off. Just know it has 3 health left. Here we go. That's a fail. I'm going to take 3 points of crazy. So I'm down from 6 to 3. Now it's time to fight. So my fight is 4. Oh, wait, I was supposed to get an extra die on a willpower check. Ooh, I was supposed to get an extra die. Yep, failed it anyway. Alright, so now, once per round, you may reroll 1 die when resolving a test. Not yet. I'm saving it for the fight. So I have 4, -1, 3, so I'm rolling 3 dice again, and I can reroll 1 of these dice. So I got 1 success. I'm going to reroll the 3. Yeah, that's 2 successes. So that's 5 damage. So it's down to 5. Woohoo! Do I have anything else that I can do? Nope, that's all I could do. It was 1 away from death. Well, what are you gonna do? Okay, so it's 1 health away from dying. She's got to stay there. She could die. Oh no, she needs help. She needs help. We need to find a way to get some help to her. Okay, so we finished that. Let's see. That's our actions, our encounters, the mythos. Now, yep. So we did our location encounters, our token encounters, our combat encounters. Now it's time for the mythos. So the lead investigator is Trish. Let's see what we're dealing with. Okay, so first off, we move this here. Then we do the reckoning. So the reckoning has to spread across the board. No reckoning here. First, there's an order of operation for the reckoning. Order of operation for the reckoning. Monsters on the board are first. So monsters on the board, we've got you. If there is an investigator on your space, move him and this monster 1 space and become delayed. Otherwise, move this monster 2 spaces towards the nearest investigator, which is you in the pyramids. You don't have one. You do. Place 1 Eldritch token on the green space of the omen track. Ew. So that is 3. So once it ticks back around to 3, it's going to advance, which I'm not a fan of. All right. Then the Ancient One sheet. Azathoth doesn't have one. Then the Mythos card in play. No Mythos cards in play. Then possessions and conditions of our investigators. None for Trish. None for Charlie. Definitely got one for you. I just got this boon. Come on. So it says roll 1 die. On a 1 or 2, discard this blessed card. What do you think I'm going to roll? What do you think I'm going to roll? I mean, really. Oh, I got a 6. Sweet. Okay. So I keep it, and then you don't have one, and that ends that. Okay. There was a time when you took comfort in the company of others, but no longer. You have sacrificed so much for them. Are the desperate masses even worth saving? Can the human race ever hope to earn its redemption? Event. Each investigator may discard any number of ally assets, then they lose 1 sanity for each ally asset they have. Each investigator that lost sanity from this effect gains a madness condition. Yay! You don't have any allies. You do, and I'm not losing that. And you do, and I'm not losing that. So both of you are going to take 1 sanity damage. And you're going to get a madness condition. Those are the... Yes, those are these. So I got to shuffle these up. Don't you need to spawn a gate? Did I miss a gate spawn? Oh yeah, I completely skipped the like right after the reckoning. I skipped it. Yep, I do need to spawn a gate, and I will spawn one most soon. Most soon. Let me give them their condition, and then I will spawn a gate. Thanks, Gate. Hey, Steph, what's going on? Hey, Dan, mother of gravy. Mother of God. All right, so. Your madness condition is hallucinations, and your madness condition is hallucinations. Sweet. All right, let's spawn that gate. Where's our gate that we are spawning? Tick, 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 boom. Istanbul. Istanbul gets that. And I read, so... why am I not seeing Istanbul? What I read was, this was the confusion that I had. Was that whenever you spawned a gate, you looked at this card, and that's how much monsters you'd spawn at the gate, which was 2, and that's the way that I've been operating. But after reading the rulebook, it says you only spawn 1 monster, no matter what, no matter how many people are playing. When you do a gate, you only spawn 1 monster. That was in the rules. So spawning 2 was not what we were supposed to be doing. Alright, I spawned a skeleton. If you defeat this monster during a combat encounter, recover 1 sanity. There's a skeleton there. It's being weird. Alright, so both y'all got your conditions. We resolved the entire card. We are going to shift first player, and now Charlie Kane will go first. Okay. Ugh. I'd kill that thing, but I could also die right now. Let's... When you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die on a 5 or 6, discard this card. I think that's what I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to... Actually, I should probably move to someplace else. I don't want to keep improving observation. I could move over here. I could buy a ship ticket and get to Tokyo. That's monster defeat, but that might be strength-based. I need influence-based tests. Let's stay where we are for right now. Yeah. I'd like him to come... Actually, Istanbul's where he needs to be. That actually makes sense. Let's rest. I could just buy a ship ticket and start making my way to Istanbul. If I can get to Istanbul, I think I can do better. I'm going to rest, and then I'm going to shop this turn. So I'm going to rest, gaining back my crazy. And then it says when you perform a rest action, you may roll 1 die. And on a 5 or 6, I can discard this crazy card. Yeah, it's just for monster surges, right? Yeah, but I think we were thinking otherwise. Oh, that was a throw to 6. Hallucination gone. Get out of here. So that ends your turn, so I'll pick this up. Then we've got Leo Anderson's turn. Oh, he was supposed to get that clue. Instead, I did a city thing. Oh, I'm dumb. He can actually fight. So I'm going to buy a ship ticket. And let's start clearing this. Let's clear the area. He's gonna buy a ship ticket. We don't need clues just yet. Actually, my first action tests influence. If you pass, gain 1 ally asset from the reserve or discard pile. There is an ally, the Urban Guide. If you are on a city space, investigators on your space roll 1 additional die when resolving tests, except when resolving other world encounters. That would be nice to get. Ooh, should I go to Rome right now and fight this monster? I think I will. I think I'll do that, and then when I stop, I'll start getting allies. So I'll buy a ship ticket, and then boom, boom. We'll deal with that. So you're done. Lily. Lily could die right now. Honestly, because if she fails that test, she's a goner. So I could move her to Istanbul. Ooh, that fight's really hard. I think she's gonna move to Shanghai. And she's gonna rest. Gaining back some of this, and then she'll take that creature on next turn. Then we come down to Trish. Trish has got problems at the pyramids. Trish is going to move here to the heart of Africa, and then she's going to use her action to gain a clue. She's going to get a clue. If you don't have a clue, get a clue. Grab. Ooh, one of the things popped open. Aw, that's sad. I have to tighten these down so she gains a clue. And she's done. Okay, let's start resolving. Charlie, you are still in the Americas. San Francisco. The examiner hires you to spend the night in the Winchester Mystery House. They provide you with experts in detecting the supernatural. Improve observation. The odd architecture and the building's history threatens to unhinge your mind as the evening passes. Test willpower -1. If you fail, lose 2 sanity. So his willpower, he's only rolling 1 die. Let's see how he does. A 5. Pass. So I improve my willpower to its maximum. I roll 5 dice on. Observation. I mean, I improve observation. Sweet. So my observation's now at its maximum. So I need to get over to Istanbul. All right. Next up is going to be Leo. Leo's facing off against the monster. First, he's going to do a fight test. His fight is 3. Sorry, a willpower test. His willpower is 3 plus 1, which is 4. And I just need 1 success. Come on, baby. I got no successes, so I take 1 damage, 1 mental damage, and then we go to the fight. I'm rolling 3 dice, and I need 2 successes. And I will gain a paranoia condition if I cannot do this. I got that, and a 5. Oh, those are all the wins, and I just hit this with my sleeve. So I'm going to shove these at the bottom. Okay, so that was amazing, and this thing's dead. That says if you lose health from the strength test, gain a paranoid condition. I don't. You're dead. You're going back in the bag. This house is clean. Cool. All right. Then Lily. Lily is in Shanghai. I know, right? If I knock it over, it's got to go to the bottom of the deck. Is the only fair way to do it. It was a shotgun. I will be so sad. All right, so here we go, Lily. Lily, you are in Shanghai. An old man offers to tattoo a symbol on the palm of your hand for good luck. You accept, but the pain is overwhelming. Test willpower. If you pass, improve 1 skill of your choice. If you fail, you pass out and lose your memory. Lose 1 health and gain the amnesia condition. No! Oh, God. And her willpower's 3, so she's only rolling 2 dice. Alright, how's she doing? No! Oh, wait. It's a willpower test, right? I was supposed to be able to roll 1 more die because of my protective amulet. Dang it. And then I could re-roll 1 die when resolving a test. Come on, baby! Dang it! Dang it! Alright, so Lily might die. So I lose 1 health, going down to 5, and I gain an amnesia condition. So let's find the first amnesia condition at the bottom. There it is. And I gain it. So it says when you perform a rest action, roll a die on a 5 or 6, I get it back. Bleh. Alright, so that was her. Then we deal with you, Miss Lady. You are right here. We're dealing with this once again. Stop with the lore checks! In part of the jungle avoided by all of local tribes, you find a stone covered with strange dot patterns. You attempt to identify the origin of the shard and interpret the meaning of the pattern. Test lore -1. Well, my lore is 1, so I'm only rolling 1 die. Oh my god. Yep, that's a fail. Your failure hurts your reputation amongst your peers. Discard all influence improvement tokens. Don't have any. Soon, a rival expedition tries to steal the fragment. Test strength. Strength is 3. That's a hard fail too. Yikes! If you fail, you leave wounded. So lose 2 health. Ow! And this shifts to Antarctica. Okay. Okay, cruel card. What do you have in store for me? So we're gonna spawn a clue, and then there's a thing, thing you do thingy that we'll talk about that's happening. So let's do that first. So first, we're gonna spawn a clue. We're gonna get a clue. Clue's going on 5. So clue goes there. Then the other symbol thingy is place Eldritch tokens. Place the indicated number of Eldritch tokens on the Mythos card. Oh, on this Mythos card, so something's happening. 4. Ew. Spawn 2 clues. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I'll be sure to do it. Yep, spawn 2 clues. 1. And 2. This is going on 10. Thanks, Kate. Alright, so 4 go on this Mythos card. And it says the Windwalker. Ongoing rumor. When this card enters play, spawn the Windwalker epic monster on space 4. I don't want to. Can I just say I don't want to? That's this jerk. So that's that friendly chap. And he looks like he packs a punch, and he does. So on space 4 here. Okay, so it says, let's see. When it is defeated, solve this rumor. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, each investigator becomes delayed and loses 6 health, then solve this rumor. What? That means everyone dies and we lose the game. Cool. Cool. Thank you, game. I hate you. The weather grows worse. Snow and ice cover cities that have never seen weather before in this condition. And it has, 6 health. Alright, so, you has to kill that thing. I do. Alright. Cool. Cool. So, we shift first player to Leo. Well, Leo's got to go a-hunting, for sure. I should have stayed there, because then I could have, potentially gotten to it this turn. So now I gotta head back. Because she has to kill this thing. And I need him to be over here. And he is not a killer by any stretch of the imagination. So, he is actually going to buy... Ooh, he could buy a ship ticket and go to Tokyo. Yeah, that's... sorry, it's Leo's turn. Leo is going to buy a ship ticket, and boom, boom. So we're going to head towards killing that. That's his turn. Then we'll go to... Oh, wait! Wait a minute! Just wait a minute! I'm blessed! This was his. This was his. This was his. This was hers. Wait, no. He fought a creature. He fought a creature. That's why. It's like, I'm blessed. I don't need to deal with this foolishness. So, next up is Lily. Let's go. Let's rest one more time. We're going to gain 1 and 1. And then we will move back over to fight. Then, we will do, so that is Lily's turn. Then it is Trish's turn. All right, Trish, you got to put in some work. Let's get that clue where you are. We'll get the clue in the heart of Africa where you are. I don't like testing fighting there. Seems like that's what we do. But I can't buy any tickets, and moving to a city might yield nothing. You already have a clue. We're good. We're good where you are. we'll get that clue. So what we'll do is we'll rest, gaining 5. So gaining some health. And we will focus. And I'll end your turn. All right, Charles. Charles is going to buy a ship ticket and go to Tokyo. And that will end Charles's turn. Okay, so start and resolve. There's a clue there, so we're going for the clue. Shuffle this up. And I remember you're blessed and highly favored. So 4, 5, and 6 are successes with this blessed condition. Then we're going to go fight a thing. Oh yeah, we're going to kill that guy. We're definitely going after him. Okay. You are in a city. So you are contacted by a man who claims to be an occult researcher. The man seems almost too willing to exchange information with you. Test influence. My influence is 2. So I only roll 2 dice. 4, 5, or 6. Got double 6s. Woo! If you pass, his notes are illuminated by his normal. Sorry, if you pass, his notes are illuminating, but he reports your findings to the Cult of Green Flame. Gain this clue and place 1 Eldritch token on the green space on the Omen track. No! Biscuits! Okay, this can go bad quickly. I see. It's gonna move 4. Okay, that ends his. Next up is Lily. She's fighting. So first she tests willpower. She has +1 willpower, combat encounter. She has 3, so 4 minus 1, 3. And she rolls. She got 1 success and 2 twos. I'm gonna hold on onto the reroll. So she will take 2. Yeah, she'll take 2, so she'll go down to 3. And then it's the fight time. So it's the fight -1, so it's 4, so it's just 3, and she's got the reroll if she needs it. All I need is 1 success. That's all I need. Come on, baby. Oh, come on. Reroll. Nope, and do this die. Oh, I rolled a 3. Oh, all misses, which means she takes 3 damage, going down to 3 health. I cannot kill this thing. I just can't do it. I can't do it. Okay, then it is Trish's turn, and Trish is going after the clue. Trish is in the wilderness. You explore a strange conical temple of alien architecture. Test observation -1. So her observation is 4, so she'll roll 3 dice. And she has a focus token, and she's going to use that. Reroll a die. Yeah, there it is, a 5. That's a success. If you pass, you discover an idol of the idiot god. Gain 1 clue and discard. Ooh! Gain 1 clue and discard 1 Eldritch token from the Omen track. Oh. Yes. Okay. And now it's Charles's turn. He's in Tokyo. Let's see how Charles does. He is in Tokyo. You study the writings of Princess Takayasha, hoping to master her sorceress power. Lore -1. If you pass, you're able to summon an avenging skeleton to carry out your commands. 1 monster of your choice on any space loses 2 health. If you fail, you mistakenly summon a skeleton that attacks you. Lose 1 health and 1 sanity. Oh. Okay. So I'm only rolling 1 die. Oh, man. Oh, man. Okay. Come on, baby. That was my shot! That was my shot to end that monster! Oh my gosh, and I don't have any rerolls, so lose 1 health and 1 sanity. 1 health and 1 sanity. Oh, hard. Dang it. Hey. Okay. Lurg. That's everybody. Let's see what horrible thing happens next. We're going to move the track. That is not a red gate, that's a green gate. So we have to spawn a gate, I believe, if that gate doesn't exist. Clockwise 1, then advance doom by 1 for each gate on the board that corresponds to the current omen. Oh, it's only gate. Yeah, that's all it says. So no gates do that, so none of that. It doesn't say anything about spawning a gate. Monster Surge just spawns gate. Okay. Then there's a Monster Surge. Damn it. Okay, so resolve a Monster Surge on each space containing a gate that corresponds to the current omen, or spawn 1 gate if none are on the game board. Awesome. What's our next location? Da-da-da-da-da-da. Where is that? London. London gets a gate, London gets a monster. Nope, that is not the monster. London gets 2 monsters, not 1. Wait, those are clues. London gets 2 monsters on a monster suit. So we've got a Chthonian. When this monster is spawned, move it to the heart of Africa. No. And then the next one is... Hey, we know this guy. This is our friend from our last campaign. Look at him. It's insane. So he's going to spawn at the gate. Okay, and then we're going to spawn clues. So we're spawning 2 clues. Oh, a lot of these ones are falling out of their thingy. I don't like that. Gotta fix that. Tokyo gets 1. And Shanghai gets 1. Oh, barf. Okay. What else awful thing happens? You hang your head in exhaustion and frustration. You jump suddenly when a hand rests on your shoulder. To your relief, you turn to find the local priest. Have faith, my child, he tells you. Your good works have not gone unseen. Your brave acts are making a difference. Support of the church. The lead investigator gains a blessed condition. I'm already freaking blessed! Smack! What the worst time to get this card? The worst time. I'm already blessed. Ugh. Alright, move lead investigator to Lily. Oh, Lily, you're probably gonna die if I keep you there. Alright. So Lily's gotta burn turns. She can't survive another hit from them or else she's gonna. So Lily's gonna move here. And she's going to rest. 1 and 1, and when she does a rest action, she gets to roll a die to see if she loses her amnesia. Amnesia. Don't you turn over the blessed card then? If I gain blessed, do I turn over blessed? Let's see. Because I think gaining it loses it if you do that. Oh, where it is. Here 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 it is. Kate's right. Let's hold it up and read it. Reading is fundamental. Come on. If you would gain another blessed condition, flip this card instead. We flip it. Reading the signs. In the night sky, you can clearly see the predictions set forth by the stars, and you realize there is still hope for mankind. Move the Omen token to any space of the track without advancing doom, then flip this card. That is an amazing blessed condition. Without advancing doom, move it to any space. Right? I think that supersedes the rule, because the rule says, when the Omen advances to the green space of the Omen track, advance doom by 1 for each Eldritch token on the space. this thing says, move the omen token to any space on the track without advancing doom. So I'm putting it right here on that green one. We're going to start over from scratch. All right, cool. That is actually a nice little blessing. I like that blessing. I was supposed to do something with this die. Why did I have this die in my hand? I had this die in my hand because I had to test my madness. That's what it is. I got a 1, so fail that. Okay, so that was my action for you, Lily. Next up is Trish. Trish is about to be out. So Trish is going to... That's 4 health. I'm not fighting that thing. I could fight this Night Gaunt thingy. I could fight this. Yeah, let's do that. I'm going to move here. And then I'm going to focus. Wait, can I focus with a monster there? Gain 1 focus token. Focus can be spent to reroll dice. Rest, no monster. Yeah, I can focus. It's only acquire assets or resting you can do when there's no monsters. So, cool. Okay. So that ends your turn. Pick that up. Pain. I think I'm going to keep you there for this round because maybe you might be able to defeat this monster. Hey, Brian, what's going on? Pull up the chair. So you're gonna rest, and then you're gonna shop. So 4, 2 going back up to full, and then you're gonna shop. So I'm gonna roll 5 dice. See what I can buy. I got 1, 2 successes. There's the Elder Sign. You may reroll 1 die when resolving a willpower test during a combat encounter. Reduce the horror of monsters you encounter by 1 to a minimum of 1. Or I can get a lantern. Once per round, you may roll 1 additional die when resolving a test. Or I can give a clue to somebody. Ooh. I think I'm going to grab the lantern. Or I could... No, I don't need Urban Guide. I'm going to grab the lantern, and when you perform an acquire action, I can give it to somebody. I'm giving it to Lily. And then let's see what the next item is. The next... Ooh, Police Ledger. When you perform a rest action, you may attempt to decipher the ledger. Test observation. If you pass, you may discard this and gain 1 clue. I'm going to give this... I'm going to take that as Charlie. So that's 1 and 1. That's my 2 successes. And then Tear Gas is next. You may discard this card to reroll up to 2 dice when resolving a fight test during an encounter. In addition, reduce the monster's damage by 2 to a minimum of 1. So if that came out, I would have given that to Lily as well. All right, so okay. That is his turn. He's done. Finally, it comes up to Leo. Leo is going to move here because he's going towards this monster. I think he might buy a ticket in Arkham before he does that. I think he might buy a ticket. He's going to buy a train ticket in Arkham. Actually, no, he'll buy a... Yeah, he'll buy a train ticket, and then he'll just move here to this space. And that ends his turn. Okay. All right, Lily. You're in Shanghai. Let's see how this goes. Shanghai. A man with a loud ticking watch offers to help you in exchange for spying on the Communist Party. You may gain a dark pack condition to improve 1 skill of your choice. If you do not gain the condition, the well-dressed man warns you that he's always watching you gain paranoia. So I'm getting the dark pack here because I don't need amnesia and paranoia. And it says that I can improve a skill. So her skill, when you improve a skill, you may immediately improve that skill again. So her skill... Should she max out strength? Or should she max out willpower? I think she's going to max out willpower. So let's get willpower maxed out. And she gets a dark pact. So that's dark pact. Shuffle these up. And there you go, Kate. I got a dark pack. Hey, Mr. Deedle. How's it going? Happy New Year. So there's my dark pact. Okay, so that was her thingamadoo. Then it is on to Trish. Where are you, Trish? Trish is fighting stuff. So Trish needs to test willpower, which is 2. That's a hard fail. I could focus on that. No, I'll just take the 2. I'll go down to 3. And then we'll do the fight test. -2 dice. My fight's 3, so -2, so I'm only rolling 1 die, and this is what the focus is for. Because I'll just have to... Come on. 4. Let me spend the focus. Try it again. 3. Dang it. So I take 1 damage, going down to 4. And I will run away from there. Alright. Big man. Tokyo. We're not going for the clue. We're going for the kill monster. Because I am stuck. Captain Isogo Taro of the Imperial Japanese Navy takes particular interest in your investigations. You describe the threats that the world is facing. Test influence -1. If you pass, you convince him to help you. 1 monster of your choice on any space loses 3 health. If you fail, he is convinced that you are a dangerous menace. Gain a detain condition. Okay, well, at least I'm testing something I'm good at. So I'm rolling 5 dice. It would be 6, but it's just 5 because it's -1. And I can re-roll a die on this test. And I got it. Bye, sir. So this guy is dead. Because he loses 3 health, which is enough to kill him, which advances at the end of the round. It will advance. When it solves a mystery, a lot of stuff starts firing off. So, woohoo! Alright, a lot of stuff's going to start happening now that happened. Okay, so that was the end of Charlie. Great work, Charlie. Leo's turn for the clue. And you are on a city space. You're in the Heartland. Doctors ask you to observe a... Okay, I'm going to just let y'all see this word because I don't know how to pronounce it. Doctors ask you to observe a triphination? They pull away a piece of his skull, and you examine the brain. Test observation. If you pass, you spot an insect-like creature, gain a clue, and 1 additional clue. If you fail, you don't see the Shan, and it overpowers your mind. Shuffles a solved mystery at random into the deck. What? Well, we don't have a solved mystery yet. So this is a no harm, no foul. We haven't solved the mystery yet. It's at the end of the round. So we need to test observation. Your observation is 3. And 4, 5s, and 6s. You are blessed. Oh yeah, that's a pass. So we gain this clue, and we gain an additional clue. Go back. So we gain another clue. Cool. Yep, no fail for you. Cool, thank you. Okay, so Lily did her. She was the first, and then we went around. Everything's good. Cool. Now, the last card of stage 1. We're going to advance this here. That's a green one. That's a blue one, so the Doom moves. Oofta. Then we do the Reckoning. So the Reckoning's order is monsters on the game board. If there's an investigator on this space, move him and them and this monster 1 space, and they become delayed. Otherwise, move this monster 2 spaces. So move it 1 space where? That's the thing. It just says move it one space. I guess I get to choose. I guess I get to choose, right? The lead investigator gets to choose where. I've never run into this one. I need to also look at if delayed is loss of turn or loss of one action. When an investigator becomes delayed, lay their investigation token on the side. The delayed investigator cannot perform any actions if an investigator becomes delayed. So basically, this monster is going to make Trish completely useless for the entire game. Move this monster, move them and this monster one space. She's going to become delayed. Let her become delayed there. Actually, we'll go... Yeah, we'll go to Rome. Yeah, we'll go to Rome. Then she can come and help. Or we could go to the Heart of Atna as a creature there. You can go to Istanbul. Yeah, we could go to Istanbul, but she's going first. Let's go to Rome. We'll go to Rome. Okay. Any other monsters? Yes, each investigate. Oh, no, I don't want to do that. I don't want to go to Rome because of that. You'll go to Istanbul. So each investigator on this space or an adjacent space loses 1 health. Terrible, 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 terrible. You don't do anything. Already did that. Already did. That's it. Then the Ancient One sheet, there isn't one. The Mythos card. Discard 1 Eldritch token from here. Then Possessions. So Reckoning. You got a Reckoning. Roll a die. See what happens. I rolled a 5. It said on a 1 and 2 I lost a blessing. And then I need to test Hallucination. So I need to test Willpower, which is 3. So I just need to test Willpower. And I got a 5, so I passed. Oh god, that was close. Okay, you got problems. You got problems, lady. Okay, so first your Amnesia. You need to test Willpower. You get +1 on a Willpower test. Actually, your Willpower's at 5. And then you get +1 on a Willpower test, so you're at 6. So let's try the Amnesia. Ugh. You got a 6, so you passed. Thank God. 1 6 out of all those dice. Then we're gonna do the Dark Pact. So let's roll a die and see if the bill comes due. The bill just came due. I rolled a 1. The bill just came due. It's like I'm living this all over again. This seems very familiar. The agreement you made seemed necessary at the time. Karma! The agreement you made seemed necessary at the time, but now you regret signing that pact. The sinister beings have come to claim what is yours. Blood, knowledge, and hope. Discard all of your possessions and improvements and lose... I'm going to let you read what this does. I hope that this show... Is it going to show up properly? Let me see if I need to push it down closer. Read what this does. There you go. There you go. Oh, wait. It's blurry. Sorry. There you go. Enjoy that. Enjoy that while I clean up. Enjoy that while I clean up. Yep. Yep. Goes. So, right over here. Throw that back in the bag. I go to 1. What? What the hell is this card? Oh my gosh. Lose all of your possessions and improvement tokens, and lose all health but one health and 1 sanity. Then discard this card. Okay. Well, that was a thing that happened. This is totally rolling 2 kicks. Okay, I'm feeling like you're feeling justified right now, and I feel attacked by it. I feel attacked. All right, so that was all the reckonings. Now we spawn a gate. This gate is in San Francisco, and there's going to be a monster. A monster in that gate. There is a monster in that gate. So this is a Napa. That. It's a that thing. That thing. And where do you spawn? When this monster spawned in the Himalayas. Okay. Then we read what the bad thing that happens. Piece by piece, you're falling apart. It's getting harder to successfully negotiate simple human interactions. Your wounds won't stop bleeding, and your hands won't stop shaking. Oh, thank God. Oh no. Lily's dead. Lily Chen just died. She just died off of 2 cards. 2 cards. Each investigator loses 1 health for each injury condition they have. So I was like, oh no, someone's injured. No, no one's injured. Loses 1 sanity for each madness condition they have, and discards 1 clue for each deal condition they have. Combo City. Lily goes insane, and she is down. You barely recognize the small... Oh, sorry. She just goes down. I have to find her. She doesn't have any things. She just goes... Where does she... She drops where she is. So I'll just flip her over. I gotta put something on here for her. We'll use the sanity D4. Say that she is out. We'll put her stuff on here. She just had to survive that. But she did. Alright. That ends that terrible card. Oh, you lost the sanity because you have a hallucination condition, so you go 3. And that's it. Alright. So when this card enters at the end of the Mythos phase, if this monster has been defeated, solve this mystery. Mystery solved. So that's 1. That's 1 of 3. Kick it. You say, when a mystery solved, discard this card and gain the Breaking the Limits. Breaking the Limits. She just had to survive 1 more round. Yeah, it does move forward. It does move forward because of her death. Breaking the Limits. Gain plus X to all skills where X is the number of focus you have. I don't have any focus. Once per round, when you spend 1 focus, you gain a focus. So I don't have any focus. Sweet, but I got Breaking the Limits. You resolve that. And yes, she did die, so Doom moves forward. When a mystery is solved. When a mystery is solved, discard this card and gain a Cane for Office reward. Cane for Office says... Come on. When you gain this card, improve influence and willpower. Once per round, when Doom advances, you may spend 2 clues to retreat Doom. So I do influence goes, so now I'm 6 dice on influence, and willpower, 5-1. I need to get you to Istanbul. Alright, okay. So I'm down to 3 players. And what about you? I need to get allies. So you 2 have gotten it. She would have gotten hers too. Grr. Okay. Moving this, we're down to 3 investigators. My, how quickly that happened. So... No, well, Mystery will remember, you weren't here at the beginning when I said that this series, I'm playing it a little differently. I'm supposed to pick another investigator, but I'm not. My thing of this playthrough, just to make sure that it doesn't drag on forever, is that once all these are my investigators and this is all I get. Once these run out, even if we're down to our last, that's it. All right. You're supposed to pick another, but I choose not to. I choose to just play with the 4 and then let it be done. That's the thing of this series. Yes, I would pick another, but that's not how I'm running this. All right, so hey Morganite, how's it going? Sneaking in to enjoy some chaos during break. Yeah, yeah, I'm playing Nightmare Hard mode for sure. I could grab another one and then we could keep going, but that would mean the game would go on for a very long time. So we're just gonna keep it down. We knocked it down to 3. Now, I'm curious as to all your thoughts. Is that if I should reduce this to 3 or keep it at 4 since we started with 4, just to make sure that it's like the game is supposed to be hard. So keeping it at 4. Let me know your thoughts. I'm open to suggestions. Okay, so we finished that horribleness. Investigator moved. It is her turn. She is delayed. Her turn's over. So her turn's basically over. Reduce it to 3? Okay. Her turn is basically over because she's delayed. So she'll fight whatever she can do against that monster. It's both of them, actually. She can't kill either one of them. They both reduce her strength by 2, which makes she's only rolling 1. Oh wait, she actually has 6. I forgot to do that. So she could potentially do it. I reduced it to 3. All right, so that's her turn because she's delayed. Charlie Kane's turn. Let's go ahead and come over here to you. And is this an action to help somebody? Is that what happens? Is this an action when somebody dies? I don't want your stuff, but I can retreat Doom if I help you. Okay, all right. Yeah, I changed it. Death. If a defeat is other investigator. This is a new investigator. If the investigator is defeated after the Ancient One awakens and the player is eliminated, the defeated investigator is not considered an investigator. If an investigator is defeated during an encounter. During the encounter step, an investigator in a space containing a defeated investigator token may encounter it. Okay, so it's an encounter step. Okay. Alright, I'm just gonna move there. And actually, no, I'm gonna stay here. I'm gonna stay there. I'm gonna shop because I'm rolling 4, 5, 6 dice. So I'm going to shop. Like nobody's business. And not get a single success, but I get to reroll 1 die. And not get a single success. Should I take another bank loan? I think I might, Rabbit. I think I might. And I can give. I can buy the wireless report or the elder sign. I can buy the elder sign or the tear gas. Yeah, I could do that. Nah. Let's when you perform a rest action, you may attempt to decipher the ledger, roll observation. So I won't take a debt on this one. I'll just do the ledger, the police ledger. That'll give me a clue. If I get 2 clues, I can retreat that thing. So test observation. My observation's 5. And I did pass. So it says if you pass, you may discard this card to gain 1 clue. You. Clue. Okay. And that's your action. You're done. All right. Next up is you, sir. Where are you? You're moving up here to get in a fight. Before you do that, you're going to focus. Then you're going to move up there to get in a fight. Actually, no, you're not going to focus. You're going to rest. Then you're going to move up there to get in a fight. What did I confuse? Elder has only one edition, Eldritch. Is this second or third edition? I never played either, so I can't tell. Yeah, this only had one edition. Yeah. This is it. This is not Arkham. Okay. I got us what we needed. Alright, so let's deal with what we're dealing with. Who's the lead investigator? You are. You gotta fight some stuff. Okay, so you could die right now. Let's deal with the monster that's slowing you down. Willpower. So you're only rolling 2. Ooh, double 6s. Nice, I beat it. So then you would roll 3 plus 3, 6 because of your 45 automatic. So that would be 6. So it would be 3 plus 3, 6 minus 2. So that would take you down to 4. Sorry. And I just need 1 success. And I didn't get it. Damn it. So I take 1 hit. Then the next monster comes along and says, hey, buddy, time to fight. And I got 1 success, so I'll take 1 madness. And then I will roll 4 again, because that's minus 2 also. And I got 1 success, which I did. If you defeat this monster during a combat encounter, recover 1 sanity. Thank you. Up to 3. Monsters defeated. Oh my gosh. Okay. That monster's going to shift me again and delay me, which isn't fun. Okay, your turn. You are in Tokyo. Let's see if we can defeat that monster. A translation of the Tao of Mortality is kept in the... Okay, so let's take a look. A translation of the Tao of Mortality is kept in the Tokyo University Library. If you are deemed trustworthy, you're granted access to the ancient text. Test influence. If you pass, you can use the arcane manual to move 1 monster of your choice from any space to another space of your choice. Yeah, we're gonna get that monster so she can get her turns back. So, where are you? So you were at 4, 5, 6. So you're rolling 6 dice. Yep, 2, 4, 6. And I got 2 successes, which is perfectly fine. If you pass, you can use the arcane manual to move 1 monster of your choice from any space to another space of your choice. Bye. Bye, Felicia. And that is that. So Trish has her turns back. Thank you so much, sir. That's the reason why I left him there. Then it is your turn. Time to fight the big dog. Okay, so you are rolling against willpower. You're rolling 3 dice. One space wherever you like on the map isn't what? It says if you pass, you can use the arcane to move 1 monster of your choice from any space to another space of your choice. So, yeah. So it's not near me, just any space that can kick rocks. Alright, so what am I rolling here? I'm rolling willpower check. I got 3 successes because I'm blessed and highly favored, so none of that. And then I'm going to fight you. My fight would be 4, but you're taking away 2 of my dice, so my fight is 2. And I can re-roll 1 if I need to. So I can re-roll this 2. Damn it. So I take 1 damage, you take 1 damage. All right. Cool. Then hell. So let's see. Okay, so we're going to advance this tract. Red gate, red gate, red gate, red. Nope, just greens and a blue. So that happens. That shifts. The reckoning occurs. So first off, monsters on the board. I moved you down here so you can have a lovely time trying to get to me. To the nearest investigator. So 1, 2. I'm so getting away from you. Then each investigator in this space loses 1 health. Each investigator on this space or adjacent loses 1 health and sanity. You don't do anything. You don't do anything. You lose that. Nope. Nope. Yep. So roll a die. I got a 5, so I keep the blessing. And then roll a die here. Test willpower, which is 3. I got a 4, 4, and 5, which are all successes. So because I'm blessed, so I pass, so I don't flip that card. Then we get a gate spawn. The gate is spawning. Tokyo. That is not good. That's where Charlie is. So Charlie's gonna have to bounce. Let's get a monster out on that gate. So it is a witch. If you fail the willpower test, gain a curse condition. Ew, not on Charlie. Not on Charlie. Alright, so that was the gate spawn. Then it says you can't sleep and can't stop shaking. Compulsively, you open up your suitcase and count everything, gripping everything you own so tightly your hands bleed. Burden of Greed event. Each investigator may discard any number of item possessions that then lose health for each item possession they have. Yeah, I'm not getting rid of that gun. You are not an item. You are not an item. Cool. Okay. All right. Well, let's head ourselves to Istanbul, shall we? So, first player marker moves to Charlie. Charlie doesn't like to fight. Charlie's not a fighter. Charlie's going to buy... He can't buy a train ticket because no trains are going out of there. So, 1, 2 will get this stupid thing to him. He'll become delayed. I do. I can buy a ship ticket and get to San Francisco. That's what I could do. He can't reach me there. Try, but he can't. So I'm going to buy a ship ticket and go swoop, swoop to San Fran. And that will end Charlie's turn. That sucks. Okay, next up is your turn. You're not going anywhere. You're going to fight this monster because it's about to kill everybody. It's about to kill everyone. So you're going to focus. You can't even rest. There's a monster there. What else is there for you to do? You can't rest. You can't acquire assets. You just focus. I can't rest, so I can't get rid of that. There's nothing else for me to action test. Oh, yes, I can. I can use this action to test to get an ally. So test influence. Okay, so test influence. I got a 4, which is a success. I got a 1 and a 4. I succeeded. Gain 1 ally asset of your choice from the reserve or discard pile. Any allies in the discard pile? Items, but there's an ally here, which is the urban guide. So if you're on a city space, investigators on your space rolls 1 additional dice. This is silly space. Nope, it's a wilderness. And we will re-put this back on. It's another ally. The research student. All right, so that's yours. You're done. And now it is Trisha's turn. Now that she can move, I think we need to shut that blue gate down. That's a big thing to fight. I don't want to do that. And your influence is just okay. Willpower is worse. We'll stay where we are. What we'll do is rest. Gain a 3 and a 2. Sorry. 4. 3 and a 2. 3 and a 4. For the first action and second action is to focus. And this says once per round, when you spend one focus, you gain a focus. Okay, so that ends your turn. Okay. Are we gonna die? Let's find out. Charlie goes first. Charlie, you're in San Francisco. There's a gate there. You're gonna try to shut it. Try to shut that green gate. All right, we can do this. We can do this, people. All right, so shuffle this up. Let's see what type of gate we're working with. City of the Great Race. You find others who, like you, have had their consciousness pulled into alien bodies from throughout time. You try to convince them to share their knowledge. Test influence. Right man for the job. It's 4, 5, 6 dice. Wow, that's a lot of 3s. I'm going to spend this clue right here to re-roll a die. Good gravy. Yeah, there we go. That's the 6 I'm looking for. That's the 6. Right. Their stories are highly illuminating. Gain 2 clues. They remind you of a ritual you research that may provide you with a solution. Test lore -1. If I pass, close the gate. If I fail, I lose a sanity. Alright, so I gain 2 clues. Alright. And then I test, I just roll 1 die. And hope for a 5. That's a 3, so I lose a sanity. So I go down to 1. The gate stays open. Okay. Next up is you big fella. You are going to test willpower. I'm rolling 3 dice. I got a 5. I only got 1. You had 2, so you hit me for 1. Going down to 3. Then we're going to do our lovely, lovely fight dance. So you're going to -2 on my fight of 4. So I'm only rolling 2 dice. And I could re-roll 1. So I got 1 more hit on you, and you got 1 hit on me. So you're at 2. Goodness, I'm like ticking this guy down. Oh, actually, I'm going to spend a clue to re-roll. There we go. So now I hit you. You don't hit me at all, and I hit you for 2. So you're at 3. So 3 more and you're dead. Okay. Next one is Trish. Time for her to close the gate. You goth. You discover a waxen mask and artificial hands. Your mind reels as you realize that the old man you had spoken to earlier was actually some terrible creature disguised as a human. Test willpower. Okay, her willpower is 2. Yay. I got a 5. Yay. Okay. You realize now that the old man's words carry a secondary meaning. You attempt to decipher what he said. Test lore. My lore is 1. So we're going to be doing this a lot. So that's a 1. I'm going to spend my focus. That's a 4. It says once per round, when you spend the focus, you may gain 1. So I'll spend that one too. There's the 5 for the success. Thank you. If you pass, you understand the man's implied instructions. Close this gate. Yay. Get that gate out of here. Woo! So we close the gate. Does anything happen? Do we retreat Doom? Do we do fun stuff? Clues. Gates, gates, gates. When a gate is discarded, when a gate is closed, it's discarded. When a gate is discarded, it's placed face up on the tile. When an effect spawns a gate, if a gate cannot be spawned, advanced doom. Okay, so it's just we got to close a gate. Cool. That's that. Pain time. Pain time. Move this by one. Oh, God. Monster Surge. Blue gates. There's one blue gate, so that will move the doom, and there's a 2 Monster Surge on that lovely blue gate. Yay! Will he make it? No. Yay! A ghoul is going to spawn on that gate, and a Byaku is going to spawn on that gate. Okay, then we've got clues coming out. So 2 clues, 1 in the Amazon, and 1 on 21. So 2 wilderness clues. All right. You had told everyone the parchment was indecipherable, but you were lying. You know the ritual necessary to summon and bind the dark power. You could strike a bargain with it. The situation is desperate, but you know that a solution is within its power. That's what will it asks of you in return. Is that Blake's cousin? A proposition. The lead investigator may gain a dark pack to immediately solve 1 rumor card in play. Oh! I have to do this, right? I have to do this. Why does this game taunt me? The lead investigator may gain a dark pack condition to immediately solve 1 rumor mythos card in play. I can get rid of the insta loss card. Don't laugh at me, Kate. I have to do it. I have to do it. All right, I gotta reshuffle these. This was discarded, so let me shuffle up these 3. Yes, you do. All right, dark pack. Got it. I got a dark pack. This one I'll put it at the bottom until the other 2 run out. Then we'll reshuffle everything. All right, I got another dark pact, and we discard this. So if we discard this rumor, that tells me that this creature is discarded. Because if the creature is defeated, we discard the rumor, so the rumor's solved. Go away. Okay. I had to do it. Okay. All right. That ends. Where's the thing? Oh, it's this one. Yeah, I did everything you were supposed to. I'm done. Okay. Why am I shaking? Why am I shaking right now? All right. So we passed first player token. You're gonna move using this train ticket to go boom. Boom, to San Francisco. So that ends. So that was your first action. Your second action is we're going to test influence and see if we can get that other ally. And I got 2 4s, which is successes since I'm blessed. I'm going to grab the research assistant. Roll 1 die. On a 5 or 6, gain 1 clue. On a 1, discard the nearest clue on the game. Okay, with that life. So I've got 1, 2, 3 allies. How many do I need? 5. I need 2 more. Who's next? An item, the 45. Colt 45. Gain +3 during a fight. That needs to be his. He's going to go shopping for that. Because we lost our fighter. Okay, so that ends your turn. Your turn, Trish. Trish. I need you to power up. So I'm gonna have you move here. Ooh, that's not a good place. But that's where you gotta go. That's where you got to go, champ. Oh, my god. I didn't even pull the new mystery. I've been playing the whole time struggling. Fighting monsters. Voice of Azathoth. That's how stressed I am. Most musicians describe the 18th century Italian opera as unplayable. It comes as no surprise that the composer was executed for heresy. When an investigator would gain an artifact, they may gain the Massa de Requiem per Shuggy artifact instead. At the end of the Mythos phase, an investigator may spend clues equal to the amount of investigators and discard it to solve the mystery. So we need to gain an artifact to get it, and then we need to an investigator may spend clues equal to the investigators to solve it, which we can do. We can actually solve that now via these two. So we just need to get an artifact, which we didn't. It didn't mess up gameplay at all. It's okay. It's all right. We didn't ruin the game. I didn't screw up. I don't know how to get an artifact though. Yeah. I don't know how to get an artifact. Maybe it's in Rome? Maybe it's at the pyramids? Pyramids. And then you're gonna rest. You're gonna rest. Your health is looking terrible. So 4 and 5. And that'll end your turn. Alright, so good Sir Johnson over here. I need you to shop. I need you to shop. So 4, 5, 6 dice to shop, and you can re-roll one of them. 2, 4, 6. And I've got 2 successes. I'm going to grab the Colt 45 for myself for 1. And I'm going to grab... When you gain this card, immediately give any number of clues to another investigator on any space. I'm going to grab the wire report. I'm going to grab that one, and then immediately give the third to you. So now we just need to find an artifact. And we're solid. We can solve this. Okay. Refresh. Specific boss cards give me artifacts? It doesn't say. It doesn't say that it does. Charter service. So when you gain this card, immediately move up to 2 spaces, then discard this card. So that was his first action. His second action, another investigator of your choice may immediately perform 1 action. Trish. I'm going to have you perform an action. I'm going to have you do wilderness space. Yeah, we need to put some distance between us and this guy. So I'm going to move to a wilderness space for my action. And that'll end Charlie's turn. Okay, where are we? So lead investigator Leo is going to try to close the gate. You find yourself surrounded by ghouls. However, they don't seem to be antagonistic towards you. In fact, you believe you could persuade them to help you. Wrong person got this card. So influence is 2. Let's see how we do. Roll 2 dice. I got a 4 and a 5, which is a success either way. Cool. The ghouls direct you into the Tower of Koth in the city of the Gugs. As you ascend the tower stairs, an enormous Gug chases after you. The sound of the monstrosity rattles your nerves. Test willpower. If you pass, close the gate. If you fail, lose the sanity. Okay, so if I pass, close the gate, willpower is 3 dice. Roll 1 die on a 5 or 6. That's an action. If I'm in a city, I am in a city. If you are on a city space, investigators on your space roll 1 additional die when resolving tests, except otherworldly encounters, which is this. Okay. I got a 4, which is a success because I'm blessed and highly favored. So I close the gate. Gate closed. Woo! Being blessed is amazing. Please don't take it from me. So that ends that for you. Sorry, this goes here. Your turn. You are in San Francisco, good sir. I didn't come here to see you successfully roll dice. All right, so you hear a powerful wizard in Chinatown named Lang Fu, who will help you if you can afford his fee. Test influence -1. If you pass, he uses sorcery to transform you. Improve 1 skill of your choice. If you fail, he deems you unworthy, and you take some pain. All right, so influence -1. So instead of 6, I'm rolling 5, and I could re-roll 1 die. I got 2 5s. That's a success in my book. So I pass. I can improve a skill. I need to become a better fighter, I feel. So I'm going to improve strength by 1. Okay. And that is you. There's you. Did I go in the wrong order? I did Charlie Kane when I was supposed to. It's supposed to be Trish next. I'm sorry, I went out of order. So Trish needs to deal with that clue. And Trish is in the wilderness. A meteor exploded in the air, scattering a glowing green powder. You try to find a sufficient amount of the compound. Observation -1. If you pass, gain this clue and move the omen token to any space on the track without advancing doom. If you fail, you are exposed to the terrible energy emanating from the substance, lose 1 health. Okay, so her observation is 4. That's observation -1, so I'm rolling 3 dice. That's all I got. I got a 5. Oh, thank God. So, it says that I can advance this to any track out. So if you pass, gain this clue. Thank you. And move the omen token to any space on the track without advancing doom. Right back up there to green, my friend. Right back up there to green. Oh, this one goes here. All right, so that's everybody. Okay. So now we go to this horrible deck. What do we got? Spawn clues. 2 clues. So this one's going on 15. 10, 15. And hey, Brian, what's going on? Happy Friday. Open share. Hey, Heather. Antarctica. Okay, so we just need to find an artifact. Okay, Space 18 has something going on. Space 18 has some weirdness happening. Space 18 is 17, 18. So Space 18's got something happening. And this card's going to get 3 Eldritch tokens on it. Let's see what's happening to cause this. A sleeping soul has set sail in the white ship, traveling across the world into the lands of dreams. The ship must return soon, or the walls between realities will fall apart. The white ship. Ongoing rumor. As an encounter, an investigator on Space 18 may attempt to find the white ship before it departs from the dreamlands. Test observation. Who has the highest observation? It would be you. Okay, if they pass, they may spend clues equal to half investigators to solve this rumor. When there are no Eldritch tokens on this card, spawn each gate in the gate stack and discard pile, then solve this rumor. What? Who created these cards? Alright, well, I know what Trish is doing. What? Okay, pass the first player token to Trish. And we know what she's doing. She's going right here. So Oh my god. Alright, well, that's what she's doing. She's gonna move here, and she's gonna rest again. Taking this up to 5. And she prepares for whatever the heck is happening. And that ends her turn. Azathoth created them, right? Alright, so Charles. Charles, hmm. Hmm. What do you want to do? I want to get him to Istanbul so bad, and I can't. You're gonna buy a. You're gonna. All right, Kate. Have a good evening. You're gonna buy a train ticket. And no, because this thing is gonna hurt you. Ah. You're gonna buy a ship ticket and go to Buenos Aires. Let's get some ritual spells in you. See if we could beef you up a little bit. And that ends your turn. Actually, no. I lied. Nope, that's what I want to do. That's what I want. I'm trying to see if I should give Trish another action so she can move here. But she needs... Well, we haven't found it yet. Yeah, that's what I'll do. I'll just move here, and I'll give Trish another action so she can move there. Oh, wait. She can't perform the same action twice. Darn it. And she already did her move action. I'll just do my ship ticket. Alright, Leo. Leo, you're gonna have to fight this mess. The first thing you're gonna do is there any allies? No allies are there. So, you're gonna buy a train ticket and move here. If that guy hits you, he hits you, but you need to get over there and kill it. Break that foolishness up. Okay, so that ends all your turns. Let's deal with what we're dealing with. First, Trish with the clue. Let's see what's going on. No, I'm not, Steph. Nope. We're taking this down to the wire. She is in a city. You attend the opera. Massa de Requiem per Shaga, in an attempt to convince the authorities to stop the show. If you pass, gain this clue. If you fail, the opera continues. Advance doom by 1 for each gate on the game board that corresponds to the current omen. Current omen's green. There's not any on there. So let's go ahead and do this lovely, lovely test of influence with 3 dice. I got 2 5s and a 6. That's what that is. So it says, where was I? City. If you pass, gain this clue. That's it. That's it. I just gained a clue. I'm setting myself up to move over there to pay for that stuff. I think that's all that happens. Yep. If you fail, it would have been terrible. Okay. Then Charles, he is in Buenos Aires, which is the Americas. You find a hidden altar to Dagon. The police are eager to destroy the shrine, so you quickly study the sigils before they are removed. Test lore. If you pass, gain 1 ritual spell. If you fail, you have a sudden terrible vision of drowning, lose 2 sanity. So his lore is 2. Probably should have boosted that too. That's not good. I got a 4 and a 1. I'm gonna spend this clue to re-roll. Why the heck not? I got a 3. Fail. So I lose 2 sanity. 1, 2. Okay. That was close, but awful. And then you, good sir, you're in the Americas. And you are in Arkham. You try to gain access to an experiment at the university science. Test influence -1. If you pass, the experiment provides knowledge of the worlds beyond. Gain a plumb the veil spell. If you fail, oh no, I become lost in time and space. Ah! And my influence is just 2. No, so I'm only rolling 1 die. I'm on a city space, so I gain an additional die for resolving tests. It's not an otherworldly encounter. So I'm only rolling 2 dice. And I have a focus token if I need it. Yeah, I need it. So I'm gonna re-roll this. I got a 3. I'm gonna spend the clue. I got a 1. I'm gonna spend my last clue. Come on! Come on, baby! Dang it! So I'm lost in space and time. I'm removed from the board. No longer relevant. So remove your investigator token from the board. You are unaffected by other game effects and cannot move or perform actions. Instead, I'm basically lost a turn and then I gotta resolve that. So that's... that is the worst! Nobody cares, you know. Alright, so this will go to blue. There is 2 blue gates. So 1, 2. Then we got a gate spawn. Then we got a monster surge of 2 monsters. So we're doing goat spawn. Spawning on that gate, why not? And a Shoggoth. That's not fun. That's a not fun area. London doesn't look good. It doesn't look good at all. Okay, so then we do clues. London's looking a little rough. 2 goes there. And London has fallen. London. A clue so there seems to be a clue there, but I don't care. If I had dynamite, I would go there, but I use the dynamite. Unless I have a card that lets me get that back, I'm not going to London. Okay, that's that. You can feel the decay clinging to you. This sickening putrefaction is everywhere, and you fear the toll is taking on your friends laying in the hospital beds. No peace for the fallen. Discard all possessions on defeated investigator sheets and return all defeated investigator tokens and sheets to the game box. Then the lead investigator gains a curse condition. Damn. Just damn. I didn't get there in time. So we'll shuffle the curse conditions, and her job just became a lot harder. Curse conditions, only 6s count as successes. And I need a reckoning to happen, I think, to see if I can get rid of it. Yeah, I need a reckoning to happen. Oh boy. Oh boy. And we know she's gone. We're just removing her from the board. What clue? You're not getting that clue. What clue? Did I miss something? I missed something. I feel like I missed something. Okay. Alright, so... Okay. What's going on next? First player passes. Charles. Charles, my man. I think we need to go shopping, buddy. It's looking good. I think we need to go shopping. Let's go shopping. 2, 4, 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, and I'll re-roll 1. So 3. I'm gonna buy. I'm gonna give. By charter flight, it says when you gain this card, immediately move up to 2 spaces, then discard, and it only costs 1. I'm like 3. I want to see if I could get him to Istanbul. I could get him to Sydney. Let's take him to Sydney. 1, 2 through the back way. And discard this card. Kerosene. You may discard this card to gain +5 fight during a combat encounter. That costs 1. I'm going to take that because I'm going to fight that thing, I'm sure. Then find clothes or tear gas. I'm going to buy the tear gas. That's 3. And Syndicate Agent, which is an ally perfect for you, but you're lost in time. And it says, and remove your card. You are unaffected by, does it say I can't perform any actions? Remove your Investigator token from the board. You are unaffected by other game effects and cannot move or perform action. That was my first action. My second action is going to be to focus. No. Yeah, it'll be to focus. Okay, that ends your turn. You have no actions. And your turn, Trish. You are going to move here. Only the Reckoning can solve this. And focus. I don't know what else to do. Okay. Charles, you go first. You are in purple. You are in Sydney. Oh. Oh, I get you. Your money and passport has been stolen. You work on the Sydney Harbor Bridge to pay the bills. Improve strength. As you meet the job's rigorous demands, when your passport's found at the scene of the crime, you need to prove your innocence. So just all I need to do is improve strength. So my strength improves. Charles is doing pretty decent, but he's got to test influence, and he gets a reroll, so he rolls 6 dice. And I get a reroll if I need to. Nope, but I pass, so I'm good. Cool. That's what I needed for you. I needed you to improve your strength so that you can fight this guy. Okay, next up, it's going to be you. You're lost in time and space. Let's see what happens to you. Guide from the void. The silhouette of a man towers before you, standing behind a veil of shimmering stars. You hear the being's voice in your mind, offering an escape from this emptiness. You may gain a dark pack condition to place your Investigator token on a space of your choice. If you do not gain the condition, spawn 1 gate. Place your Investigator token on that space and advance the omen by 1. Then discard this card. No. So, let's go ahead and we're going to spawn a gate. Where are you going? You're going to Arkham. You're coming out there. So spawn a gate and place your Investigation token on that space and advance the omen by 1. And then discard this card. Yeah, No, I'm not taking a dark pack. Sorry. I'll find my own way back, sir. And then her turn. Let's deal with this nonsense. So we need this observation. So you're going to roll 4 dice. And only Cthulhu symbols work. And I got 2 Cthulhu symbols. What? So I passed. And it says, if they pass, they may spend clues equal to half Investigator. So 2 clues. Easy enough to spend. to discard to solve this rumor. Get this thing out of here. Woo! Okay, so oh my gosh. All right, so that ends her turn. Pain. Here we go, the reckoning. So we're going to shift this to red. Any reds out? Blue, blue, red, omen. Okay, so then we're doing the reckoning. Monsters first. You're coming here and going to delay me. I knew that was going to happen, and that's okay. I'm ready for you. This monster covers all health. Each investigator on this will lose 1 health and 1 sanity. Lose health. Nope. Each investigator who has a curse condition loses 1 health. Stop it. Stop it. Okay, gate spawn. You are going on Shanghai. You're bringing a friend with you. Did I get something wrong? Did I move the wrong thing? When the gate does, you move the... No, I moved Omen. It was here. I moved it here. And then because of the red gate, I moved Doom. So I did move the Omen and the Doom. Oh, so this should be on blue. So then this would have moved 2. I see what you're saying. Okay. Thank you, G Golly. What's going in Shanghai? When this monster is spawned, the lead investigator gains a curse condition. I've already got one. If you gain another, flip this card. The Innsmouth look. Each night you dream of the dark comfort of the ocean's depths. Even during the day, something beckons you. You're not the lead investigator. You are. I've already moved lead investigator. So you would gain the next curse condition. Cool. So that's the gate spawn. What did I do? I did something out of order. Oh, it was the reckoning that did it. There's a reckoning that caused this problem. Yeah, there's a reckoning that caused this problem. I'm out of order. I need help. Oh, that's what it was. This reckoning triggered the curse condition for you to get the curse. This wouldn't have happened. So why did I... I think I did. I think I'm fine. So then let's deal with the reckonings. So the reckoning on the board was done. The reckoning on the ancient one sheet there isn't one. The mythos card there isn't one. All right. So then we deal with our possessions. You have a dark pact to deal with, and I'm sure Kate is ample to see me roll a 1, and I rolled a 4. You have a cursed thing to deal with. Oh, and I rolled a 6 on that. It just hit the thing and I hit a 6. So 4, 5, or 6. I'm no longer cursed. Then you have a curse condition to deal with. 4, 5, or 6. A 4. Sweet. Then you have a couple things to deal with. First, let's deal with this blessing. And I rolled a 5, so it stays. And then let's deal with this madness. Test willpower. Fours are successes because I'm blessed, so that doesn't trigger. And that's because we did her Dark Pact and her cursed, his cursed, and his stuff. We're good. Okay, so that now we get a gate spawn. And that's where I put this one. So this was the gate spawn, which lead investigator would gain a curse condition. I think I went out of order. That's what it was. I went out of order. So he would still have his curse condition. I went out of order. Sorry, I went out of order. I got it. When this monster is defeated, an investigator may discard a curse condition. She got rid of hers. He still has his. Okay, so then the wind suddenly pick up, causing a shiver despite the clear blue sky. Look into the horizon, you see steely gray clouds approaching. The storm. Each investigator discards clues equal to the number of rumor mythos in play. There aren't any. If there are no rumor mythos cards in play, draw and resolve one rumor mythos card from the game box. I don't have them nearby. I'm going to skip this because I don't have the other room. Oh, wait. Any one of these, right? Any one of these? Oh, frickin'. Oh, here. Let's do that one. I just grabbed the top one. Or the bottom one. Return of the Ancient Ones. When Investigator... So we're going to drop a thing on 19. So ongoing rumor. When Investigator on space 19 defeats a monster, they may spend one clue to place that monster on this card. When the total toughness of monsters on this card is equal to or greater than the number, solve this rumor. So when the reckoning happens, we'll spawn a monster on 19. Cool. That's that. Yeah, I could. Yeah, you're right. So I can make use of the blessing on other things before I do it. That makes sense. I probably will do that for now. All right, move first player token to Leo, who is back with a vengeance. Leo is going to he's going to test his allyship, his influence. I got a 5, which is a success. I passed. I'm gonna grab, where's that ally? The Syndicate Agent. Gain +2 again in combat. I may reroll, so I've got 1, 2, 3, 4. I just need one more. Hey, look, an ally. And then my other action is I'm going to move over here and start doing something. I may die. I did not think about healing, but I wanted that. So, cool. That ends your turn. Then it goes to Trish's turn. Trish. He's cursed. It's going to be a tough sell. You're on open ocean. Let's go to the city, Trish. Let's go here. Actually, before we go there, let's focus. Get my second focus. And then we're gonna move here. Okay, so you're done. And you are delayed. Okay, so you go first. A lot of stuff to fight here, buddy. I can pick them in any order I want. So let's do whatever this thing is first with 1 health. We need to test willpower +1. So willpower is 3 + 1 is 4. And we just need 1 success. Come on, baby. Got it. 1 success. Okay, so I don't suffer that. Then we test might. So 3, ally, 4, ally, 5, 6. We get 6 dice. And I've got 1 success. I get to re-roll 2 successes, which is what I needed. You're defeated. Back to the bag with you, peasant. Next fight. You. We're going to test willpower. Just straight 3. Need 1 success. I got it. Then we're going to fight. 6 dice. I got 1, 2, which is what I needed. I blocked it and I killed you. Back to the bag, peasant! 3 to go. Next up, these are the big ones. Alright, both of them are the exact same. Ooh, this one's a 3-4. Let's do that last. So we're gonna fight you next. Alright, so we're gonna do. We roll 3 dice. I'm gonna take 1, so I go down to 1. Then we're gonna fight. I'm gonna die. You're gonna die too. I'm gonna roll 6 minus 2, so 4. I need perfection. I get to reroll some dice, but I need perfection. Come on, baby. That is perfection, baby. Blocked it all and killed him. Back to the bag, peasant. Woo! This is where Leo can die. Leo has to have a perfect roll on this first roll or he is dead. If you're in a city space, I get to roll an additional die. I haven't been doing that. Oh. Come on, baby. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Come on. 1, 2. Uh-oh, uh-oh, uh-oh. I'm just reading. Fight test, fight test. He's dead. I got 2 successes. I was 1 shy. 1 shy! Ugh! He goes down. He's dead. The monster's still there. He fought 3 monsters, but the last one took him down. So his hallucinations and bless are discarded. And his items fall to the ground. Here he tips over. And first player token will pass to Trish. Where is... Then we will set... This shifts from 3 to 2. Okay. It's just these 2 left. Alright. I almost had it. Alright, so here we go. We're going against so Trish's turn. She's going against this creep. She rolls 2. That's all she's got. That's all she's got. She got 1 success, so she's going to take 1, going down to 4. And then she rolls 6, 3, and 3, minus 2, rolling 4 dice. She ain't blessed. She is not blessed and highly favored. She's got 1, 2 successes, which is enough to kill this thing and not take any damage. Bye, peasant. Alright, so it's dead. So she's good. Then Charlie Kane's turn. He draws a purple. Oh, gosh. Sydney. An old Aboriginal man is on trial for a murder that you know he didn't commit. You agree to testify to prove his innocence. Test influence. If you pass, he speaks the spirits on your behalf. Gain a blessed condition. If you fail, you are accused of perjury and gain a detained condition. Okay, so... I'm rolling 4, 5, 6, and only 6s are successes. Here we go. I'm gonna use my focus. No! No! Sorry. No, 4. Nope, fail. So I become detained. Grab a detained condition. You cannot move or perform actions other than the action on this card. Yikes! Curses suck. Okay, then we go to the real pain. This moves forward to green, advancing 3. 1, 2, 3 for how many tokens are on there. Any green? No. No green gates. Nice. Okay, that was the first time it did that too. I was pushing it back, but that was the first time it did that. You've all advanced past your stuff, so he was the only one that would have failed. So then we go to what's next is the Reckoning. Monster Reckoning. This monster recovers all health. This guy's dead. Let's see. Each investigator who has a cursed condition loses 1 health. Son of a biscuit. Okay, so 3. Okay. And then this. No, this. Yes. Spawn 1 monster in space 19. And then if there are 4 or more monsters in space 19, advance doom to 0 and solve the rumor. My god. Night Gaunt. So, oh wait, I just killed that thing. I didn't shuffle it. There we go. That's a good shuffle. Ghoul. Ghoul. Okay. Then, let's see. This is the Reckoning still happening. So that was the cards. Then it's us. Let's talk about this deal that you got going. I rolled a 2. Thank God. You, Bane. I need you to roll a 4, 5, or 6. I got a 6. Yes! Get this thing out of here. Okay. Alright. Then that's it. Gate spawn. Sydney. Of course it's on Sydney. Why wouldn't it be on Sydney? Why wouldn't it be? Huh? A cultist. Okay. And then, so that was the gate spawn. An article on the back page of the newspaper catches your attention. An unexplained attack on a remote outpost left no survivors. You've read about 2 other similar attacks happening in the same region. You can see that the forgotten corners of the globe are growing more dangerous. Spawn 2 monsters on the active expedition space. Yay! So the first one is an elder thing. When this monster is spawned, move it to Antarctica. Not a problem. Second one, a cultist. Thank you, game. Thank you. I wanted to lose because I can't find an artifact. Appreciate it. Okay, Trisha's turn since good old Leo is now good old gone. Trish, let's buy a ship ticket. Go there. You two, let's get the hell out of here. Buy a ship ticket and go there. Come in, buddy. You're going to Istanbul, and she's going to help him. Okay, so that is it. That's pretty much it. We're down to 2 players. Okay, so they're both on cities, wild spaces, which I need to shuffle. Because she's got to make it through all that trash to kill this monster. It's insane. All right, what do you got? You're on a city space. City space. A shady figure offers to sell you a weapon, no questions asked. You speak with him to determine his motives, test influence. If you pass, gain 1 random weapon asset from the deck. If you fail the undercover, you get detained. Okay. So, oh, wait, he couldn't do anything. He couldn't do that. He was detained. The only thing he could do is test influence. So he's going to roll 6 dice. Sorry, he couldn't have done that. He passed. It says if you pass, discard this card. So that local action was done. Detained was gone. And that's where he's stuck. That's where he is. So she has to test influence. Sorry, I moved him when he shouldn't have. He was detained. It's not rigged if you've seen what I've been doing. Influence. I got 2 successes. I gain a random weapon asset from the deck. So we're going to pull from the bottom until we find a weapon. What do we got? We've got What? It's an item, a weapon, a bullwhip, bullwhip. So cool. Some combat. We got some combat prowess. I'll reshuffle these here. And you've got to deal with the monster. So it's a cultist. So basically, he pops up and then dies. He just tries to hit my brain, so I need to test. Willpower. I got one success, which blocks it, but I'm still gonna take. I'm still gonna lose 1 health, going down to 2, and he dies. Back to the bag. Okay. Then I'm gonna try to shut that gate. Let's do it. Girl. Through the slits in the closet door, you see yourself as a small child sitting up in bed. Who's there? Asks a frightened voice. You try to calmly persuade your younger self that you're a friend. Tess, so roll 5 dice. I got rid of that stupid curse. And that did not help. I get to re-roll one of these. That did not help. Fail. In the worst way. The child screams out for help and a man bursts into the bedroom. Your father aims his shotgun at your chest and you attempt to wrestle it away. Test strength. If you fail, oh my god, if I fail, I'm dead. So if I fail, Charlie Kane's dead. Okay. So let's see. I'm rolling 4 dice. And that's it. You may discard this card to roll up to 2 dice when resolving. It's a combat encounter. Oh no! Oh, I passed! Thank God! If you fail, you're peppered with buckshot, lose 5. Yep, I didn't fail. What'd you say? Expeditions get artifact. Okay, so I need to go on. I need to come over here and deal with this. Gotcha. Okay, that was our turns. What's going down? We're on the last. Oh my gosh. Going to blue. There's 1, 2 blue gates. 1, 2. Reckonings would heal. Anyone with a curse condition, nobody has one. Okay, so then reckonings on this, spawn a monster. If there's 4, this game's over. So I need to get up there. Another cultist pops up. Then Dark Pact. I rolled a 5, so nothing bad there. Nothing bad to resolve there. Okay, so then spawning the last gate, which is on Buenos Aires. Throw a monster on there. It's going downhill quickly. What the? A vampire. Let's see. You drop a penny into the peculiar mechanical device. The automaton waves its hand and turns over a card bearing the words, "Good luck is with you." Event. The lead investigator may move the omen track to a space of his choice on the doom without advancing. If I do that, I'm going to move it here. Because there's 1, 2... No. There's no safe space to move this except for here. I'll keep it where it is. If it says without advancing doom because blue, there are 3 blue gates. That's game. If I put it on red, there's 2. Right? Yeah, there's 1, 2, 3 blue gates and 1, 2, 3 red gates. I think this is it. When it advances next, I'm screwed. Okay, this might be the end game, people. All right, so let's do this. Trish's turn. Lead investigator passes to Trish. Trish is gonna buy a train ticket. Boom, boom. And that'll end her turn. This sir here is gonna move here. First he's gonna shop, then he's gonna move. So shopping 2, 4, 6. Nothing. I'm gonna take a debt condition. This is the end game we're in. Let's take a debt condition. Gain 2. And we are going to each 6 you roll when performing an acquire action counts as 2 successes. I don't want that. I want this. Yeah, let's do that. The Vatican missionary gain +1 to this, and I can re-roll a willpower check, which is what I really need. Okay, so where are we? That'll end, and then you'll move. That'll end our turn. You first. You're dealing with these monsters. So when the total toughness of monsters equals or greater to, so there's 2. Okay, so your toughness is 1, so that's enough. You first, jerk, because all I gotta do is take a thing. All I have to do is just block your sanity hit. So I'm rolling 2 dice for that. I did not get a success, so I'm gonna take a sanity hit and a health hit. And that kills 1. This one I put him here. Then your turn. So that is 3 dice I'm rolling. I got 1 success, blocked it, and then fight. I got 6, but I'm rolling, and I got 2 successes, which I did block, and I did it. And it says when the total amount of toughness solved the rumor. Woo! So let's put these back in the bag and get rid of that. Oh my gosh. Okay. So that ends you there. All right, Charles. Let's do it. Your turn. Let's take care of a die. So let's do the cultist first. You're going to go down to 1 health. Can't be helped. So you're rolling 4 dice. You got a success, so you don't take, but you do take a health hit. Takes care of the cultist. Charles Kane's about to die. And then we're dealing with this guy, so you're going to roll 2, 3, 4 dice, and I need 3 successes. And I get to re-roll 1. And that was that. So I take 2 here, going down to 3. This is what matters. This is what matters. So once per round, you may gain +3 during a combat encounter. You may discard this card to gain +5 during a combat encounter. So we're going to do the kerosene. Do 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. +4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So I'm rolling all these dice, and I just need 3 -1. So I just need 3 successes. One, 2, 3, 4. Ah, beaten. Later, scrub. Get back in there. Okay, then let's do this. You hear a faint sound echoing up from the caves that lead down into the darkness. You listen carefully to discern the sound origins. Test observation. My observation is 5. 3, 4, 5. Do I have anything else that gives me observation prowess? Nope. Okay. Taklai, you recognize it too late. The Shoggoths overwhelm you. Test fight -1. So my fight is that's around this one. So I'm rolling 4 dice, and you may discard this card to re-roll up to 2 dice. But that's a combat round, so that doesn't matter. So it's 4 dice -1. I got a success, thank God. If you pass, you overcome the threat, gain 2 clues. Okay. This thing will shift to Tunguska. A fistful of dice. The 2 clues. Okay. Then we deal with this. And that is 1 2, 3. It advances to 0. We flip the card. The world is devoured. Let's zoom in and get this thing right. Earthquakes and volcanoes eruptions tear the Earth's crust apart at a rate faster than the devastation can be recorded or comprehended. As the planet's atmosphere grows increasingly toxic, the insects of Shagai return to their ships and teleport away, anxious to doom a different world. Eventually, when every living thing on the planet has been reduced to a cinder, a new outer god emerges from the ruins and joins Azathoth's court at the center of all things. Investigators lose the game. Damn, this is hard! This is hard! Has anybody beaten Azathoth before? Oh my gosh. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It was just hard. But yeah, it was the lose people until we get down to 1, and then it's done. Now, a lot of people are gonna question or write in the things is like, why didn't you why didn't you replenish your investigator? Because we would have been here longer than we needed to. So the purpose of this series is to take 4 investigators out, play those 4 investigators, and as one falls, we just tick down the reference card until either game over or we win, and that's how it goes. This one was tough, but thank you for that. Steph, where you said that I didn't know that expeditions would give me an artifact, because I was ready to solve that one and move on to the next. Oh my god, I could have beaten the next. I would have beaten the next one, but I just needed an artifact to win. That's tough. Yeah, Azathoth is hard. Yeah. So we will be back to play more. So next Friday, it's on to the next great old one. I will shuffle in another expansion into that one. Maybe? I don't know. I think I'll shuffle another expansion into it, but I'm also gonna roll dice for the next 4. So it's just gonna be completely random, but it won't be these 4. So these 4 are dead and gone. So we will go to the next 4 as we come back to play this. But that's pretty much it. That is pretty much it. So I hope y'all enjoyed this playthrough and thought it was a lot of fun. I love this game. This game is a lot of fun. So for people who don't like it, I understand your gripe. I don't agree with it whatsoever. This game is action packed. It's a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of fun, and it's held up. It's a decade old, and it's still holding up for me. So I think that means something. You know, for people who are like, no, it's not that great. Well, okay, play something else. All right, cool. So tomorrow I will be playing Shadows of Kilforth on the channel. Then Sunday is 11 that I'll be playing. Then Tuesday we're going into MU. So lots of content coming for y'all to check out. And we're going to keep this series going. So it's starting to be Eldritch on Friday. Yeah, we're going to keep the series going to do some Eldritch Horror to play through because I really enjoy the game. And coming up in February, Sundays are going to be Arkham Horror with Cynthia and Kate because we're starting the Edge of the Earth campaign, which I'm super pumped for. So every now and then, I'll probably have them on and we'll do the TTS version of this where they're on and we'll play another god. But I want to keep this going. I want this series to become a thing until I play through all the content because I really like this game. And I can't wait to get to like the Egypt board and the Mountains of Madness board. I can't wait to try all that stuff out. All right, everybody. Thank you so much for joining. I really appreciate it. Thank you to my patrons and my YouTube subscribers. And if you're just here coming to hang out, man, on an Eldritch Friday, thank you and welcome as well. So I will see you all tomorrow for some Shadows of Kilforth. And other than that, I love y'all, and there's absolutely nothing you can do about it. Bye, everybody.